So, hello guys, another application of differential equation for simple chemical conversion. From the result of chemical experimentation of substance converted into another substance, it was found that the rate of change of unconverted substance is proportional to the amount of unconverted substance. If X is the amount of unconverted substance, then with the conditional with, with the condition that X equals X sub 0 when T equals 0. So let's have another example. Let's have another example for application of differential equation. Kasunod lang ito ng application of differential equation sa Newton's law of cooling. So another example for application. Let's solve. Ang formula niya ay dx dt equals negative k x. So lagi sa mga ginagawa nating formula, ang gagawin lang natin ay kukuhanin integration. So simplify muna natin yung x, cross multiply dito, yung dt cross multiply doon. So dx over x over negative k dt equals negative k dt, sorry. Then integrate natin, magiging ln x equals negative k t plus ln c. Then lipat natin sa kabila, to positive pa rin since kahit saan mo na may pwesto yung constant. So magiging ln c times x equals negative kt. And then erase natin, gawin natin exponent ng e both side. Then makakancel to, equals sa 1. So magiging cx na lang equals e negative raised to negative kt. So divide lang natin sa c. So magiging x equals, ang c, 1 over c ay c pa rin. So pwede nating taas na lang yon. So since ang tanong ay suppose the substance decomposes at a rate proportional to the amount of substance present. If half of the substance has been converted at the end of 10 seconds, find when the 9/10 of the substance will have been converted. Ang answer daw 33 seconds, then prove it. So ang t natin ay 0 muna, parang yung sa ano lang. Then yung substance natin buo muna, 1 whole. Basta isang buo. And then after that, substitute lang natin sa formula na ang x. So etong 1 whole natin, x yun. Yan yung substance. So substitution, 1 equals c times e raised to negative k times 0. So eto 1 na lang to. And then simplifying, ang c natin equals sa 1. So substitute natin doon. So ang formula na natin ngayon ay x equals 1 e raised to negative kt. And then gamitin na natin yung given na kailangan daw sa 0.5 daw ng substance. X pala to, sorry. Tapos yung time daw niya 10 seconds. So substitution, magiging 0.5 equals Since 1 na lang to, kahit hindi na natin isama, negative k times 10 seconds. So, simplifying para makuha yung value ng k, ilon lang natin. So, magiging ln 0.5 equals, cancel to, magiging negative k times 10, divide 10 both side. Ang negative k na natin ay equals sa ln 0.5 over 10. Then, kuhanin natin yung decimal nya para mas madaling compute. Fraction ln 0.5 divide 10. So, negative 0.69. Negative 0.69. Yan yung k natin. And then, pagkatapos natin makuha yung 10, ang sabi dito, find when the 9/10 of the substance will have been converted. 9/10 of the substance will have been converted. 9/10 daw, ibig sabihin 9 over 10. So, since 9 over 10 na yung na-convert niya, ang substance natin ay 1, di ba? 1 whole. Then, since 9 over 10 na na-convert, ang matitira na lang dyan ay 0.1. Simplify natin to, magiging 10 minus 9 over 10. So, magiging 1 over 10, or simply 0.1. Then, since yung value ng x natin 0.1, hinahanap dito yung time. So, substitution, magiging 0.1 equals e raised to negative 0.69 times t, yung time hinahanap. Then, ln lang natin para makuha natin yung t. Ln 0.01, cancel na to. So, matitira na lang is negative 0.069 times t. So, divide natin sa negative 0.069, sorry. Negative. So, ang t natin ay ln 0.1 minus 0.069. So, 33.37. 33.37 seconds. So, yan yung sagot natin sa number 1. Since tama naman, so let's proceed to another question. Number 2, for a substance C, the time rate of conversion is proportional to the square of the amount x of unconverted substance. Let k be the numerical value of the constant of proportionality, and let the amount of unconverted substance be x sub 0 at time t equals 0. Determine x for all t is greater than or equal 0. Answer is x equals x sub o over 1 plus x sub o times kt. So, prove natin yung sagot. So, dx over dt equals negative x squared k Since nasabi ay square of the sum of x, then cross multiply, magiging dx over x squared equals negative k dt. So ang ano na to, basic integration, magiging negative 2 plus 1, negative 2 plus 1 equals negative kt. Simplifying, magiging negative 1 over negative 1. So simplify mo pa to, magiging 1 over negative 1 over x equals negative k t. Then yung plus c pala, kakalimutan. So since negative to, pwede mo nang i-cancel yon. Since yung plus c na yon hindi naman pwede maging negative, so times natin sa negative both side. Yung c na yon, kahit times mo sa may negative, positive pa rin yon. So magiging 1 over x equals k t. And then since yung c ay equal sa 1 over x, so pwede na natin palitan. Then simplifying, pagsamahin nyo yung kt sa xo. So multiply lang natin sa xo to, plus 1 over xo equals 1 over x. So pagsamahin na natin yan, and then equals pala to 1 over. So ang sagot natin ay (1 over xo). So ang gagawin lang natin, inverse lang natin to. Pag binaliktad natin itong 1 over x, magiging x to. Tapos eto mapupunta sa ibabaw, mapupunta sa ilalim. So xo over xo kt plus 1. So yun ay final answer natin. For number 2. For number 3, bacterial population B is known to have rate growth proportional to B itself. If between noon and 2 p.m. the population triples, at what time should B becomes 100 times what it was known? Sorry, maambon dito sa amin eh. So solve natin dt dx over dt, negative kx. So cross multiply, magiging dx over x negative k dt. So integrate mo, magiging ln x negative kt plus c. O kaya naman, sinang tanong, ang variable na ginagamit ay b and b na maliit. So palitan natin pala, instead na x, gagamit tayo ng b. So db over dt equals negative b. So cross multiply magiging tapos negative b dt. So integrate lang natin, magiging ln b negative b t plus c. Then ilang natin makakancel to, magiging b e raised to negative bt plus c. O kaya naman pala, since yung ln b plus ln c pwede, diba? Katulad ng ginawa natin kanina. And then b t, pagsamahin to magiging ln cb. Ito naman negative bt. So raise natin sa may gawin natin exponent ng e, makakancel to, magiging c b e raised to negative bt, then divide sa c. So magiging b equals c negative bt. So hanapin natin yung value ng c. Ang sabi dito, bacterial population B is known to have a rate growth proportional to B itself. At between noon and 2 p.m. the population triples. What time should B becomes 100 times what it was known? So ang value natin ay B. B din kasi yung full bacteria niya. Kumbaga ito yung pinaka isang bacteria pa lang. So yung time natin 0. So magiging raised to negative b times 0. So ang c natin ay equal sa b din. Then sabi 2 p.m. daw, 2 hours after. Then naging 3b daw. Yung b daw natin naging 3b. So ang mangyayari dyan 3b, then yung b natin yung c, then e raised to negative b tapos 2 yung oras. Then simplify lang natin, makakancel na yon. So ilon 3 natin para makancel to, cancel na yon, nagiging negative b times 2. So ang b natin ay ln 3 over negative 2. Negative 0.55. Ang b natin ay negative 0.55. So sabi naman doon, at what time daw para maging 100 times yung bacteria. So yung b natin 100 times naman daw. O kaya 100 times na B. Then yung time na hinahanap. So substitution, 100B equals B E raised to negative 0.55. Yun yung B natin na malaki. Then yung time, simplifying, magiging 100. Tapos i-ln natin, makakancel yung ln E. So magiging negative 0.055 times T. Divide natin sa negative 0.55. So ang time natin ay, teka lang, ln 100 to ln 0.55 ay ln 100 pala. Negative point over negative 0.55. Wait lang, bakit negative? Tama yung time, pero kaso nga lang negative yung nakuha natin. Double check natin yung 8.38 hours. Check natin yung kung bakit negative yung nakuha. Baka may namali lang. Ay, dito. Di ba ang kinuha natin yung B, negative 0.55. Positive yung B natin dito. So yung negative na yon, tatimes pa natin na negative dito. Kaya dapat positive na to. Yan. Kaya 8.38 hours. Yung tamang sagot. And then, di pa tapos yan. Diba 8.38 hours yung nakuha natin. And tinatanay mo yung eksaktong oras sa araw. Kunyari 24 hours. Kung 12 o'clock ba, ganon. Since nagumpisa siya sa 12 o'clock plus yung 8.20 8.38 hours, then convert natin sa time. 8 plus 12 is 8 PM, diba? Then yung 0.38 na yon, times natin sa 60 para makuha natin yung minutes. 0.38 times 60, so 22.8, 22 minutes. Then yung seconds nya yung 0.8 na yon, so 0.8 times 6 seconds, so 48 seconds. Okay. PM. So yan yung final answer natin for number 3. Yan yung last question natin. Kapag gusto nyo pang magpagawa ng mga example tungkol dito sa chemical, pwede naman akong gumawa pa ng video. Mag-request na lang kayo sa comment section. Thank you.